Okay. Like we went through the Rhineland, huh? And there were a lot of rich Germans in there. And I knew I got about 6 wristwatches. I stole 6 wristwatches and a shaving straight razor from the houses, you know. And I had a couple of pistols, you know, that I stole from dead Germans. But eventually, like I said, we got to this camp. We're in the southern part of the division. We were spread out. We were really spread out because the war was over. And the other part was up north. But anyway, the prison camp, we went up there. Of course, they were hanging on the fence, and they were praying and tearing, of course, you know. It was starved to death, of course, you know. But they had Germans there, too. They had Germans, a lot of Germans. A lot of French. There's a big camp. A lot of French. And Russians, of course, a lot of Russians. Poles. And I don't know what other nationalities. But they were starved to death, ragged, you know. And so the ones I picked everybody, what I felt worse, seeing him, I give everybody a wristwatch and I give the pistol, you know. And I kept the razor, straight razor. I was going to give it to my dad. He didn't want it. He had one. So, yeah, it's a sad thing. You never believe it. You have to see it to believe it. I mean, they were starved to death. And I don't know if they eat their own flesh or not the flesh, but somebody's dead prison, but I don't doubt it. Because the people down our past did it, and they were, you know, these were worse. No water, no food, nothing, just piled up. I had pictures all over all piled up, you know, and sad, sad, sad. And of course, the guys up north, I don't know how many miles the division was spread out. They got across the Jews, you know. You could see the pictures now. You see the Jews, they're really, oh man, sad. They murdered them by the 1,000. Terrible, terrible. And starved to death, working to death, you know. It was really sad. But that was the Germans for you in World War II. And, it was a sad situation. For us, people that were well fed and all that, you was just couldn't believe it that people would treat people like that, you know. But that's whether I don't know why they hated the Germans. I don't know why. They hated the Jews, I mean, because they didn't do anything wrong. In fact, they're the ones that brought the economy to Germany, you know. They were producers, but they were treated bad. I don't know why. But it was a sad situation, and so I can't waste food. Oh, I cannot waste food because it drives me. I can see that people started there. I cannot waste food, and I tell Don, don't make me so much food. I can't eat so much. But anyway, that was a story about that. Then after we settled down, then the officers brought the German people to look at the prisons, you know. They said they didn't know anything about it. They were in shock, you know. They said we never knew it was happening. So so the officers made them carry the dead one out to the graveyard, you know, all piled up, you know. Because all foreigners, they were Germans too. They probably protested against the wall or something. But they were Germans there. And the Germans, people, the woman and everything, carried all those dead people out to the graves, to the big grave. Then the tractor came over and covered them up. So I only see one. Our group only see one. Up north, they did too, but it was just as bad. Probably worse, if it could be worse, I don't know. But I know that ever since then, boy, I don't waste food. I can't, if I'm full, and I don't want it, I just think about that. Never mind, I'll eat it. Simple as that, simple. But that's the story, you know. So much.